I had some sad news happen to me on Tuesday night. My pet bunny Bella sadly passed away. So when I came home Tuesday night, I was devastated to find her passed away underneath my bed. Bella, our bunny, was a little over 5 years old, and I'm devastated. I miss her dearly already. So a few years ago, my son was dating some girl in his high school who brought her bunny over to show my son so they could play with her. And then somehow, some way, I don't even know, but this girl went away for a weekend, and my son watched the bunny, and then we never saw the girl again. And this bunny was stuck in my house. But I was happy to give her a home and try to provide the best life we could for her. My son had always wanted a pet. We never got him one, and so we thought, well, this is the time now. At this point, he's about, 15, 16 years old. We thought he could handle it. But then my son goes away to university 3 years ago, and guess who was stuck with the bunny? Me, of course, right? But she quickly became my best buddy. Now, keep in mind, during all the lockdowns in between 2020 to 2022, we had longer and harder lockdowns than anywhere in North America, here in Ontario, and many of us were stuck working from home, and I was one of those people. Then following that, at my other radio job, not the one here on Saga 960, I was a traffic reporter for 8 different radio stations, most of them Bell radio stations. And even after the lockdowns were done, I wasn't able to go into the office because I was unvaccinated and they didn't want me in the office. So I continued to work from home. And during all that time, Bella the bunny was always by my side, keeping me company. Now, prior to Bella, I hadn't really had any sort of pet since I was a child. And so, I grew to love her, and she really helped prevent me from getting lonely and depressed. And I always had this cute little friend always by my side, especially when my son was gone to university. It can get lonely, but I had this rabbit there. And so for those that have ever had a pet rabbit will know they like to chew anything and everything, including about 4 different computer chargers and the wires in the pasture alone, other TV wires, several items of clothing, including a brand new Guess shirt that I bought, and within a week she chewed the hell out of it, and as well as the comforters on my bed. They were all chewed to pieces by my bunny, but I didn't care. I love the rabbit. She seemed a little unwell over the past 3 or 4 weeks, but, not being as active as she had in the past. But her moods often fluctuated, and especially in the spring when she was in heat. So I was slightly concerned, but I didn't think too much about it until I came home Tuesday night and found her passed away. So I didn't want to dig a hole in the backyard because the raccoons or skunks that always come by. I live right next to a conservation area. They would have dug her up, and that would have been horrifying. And also didn't want to just throw in a garbage bag or something and throw her away. She was my friend. So at 2:30 in the morning on Tuesday night, it was pouring rain out, and I'm walking outside carrying a dead rabbit in a blanket to a ravine and a mini forest about 5 minutes away while I'm bawling my eyes out. It's pouring rain. It's 2:30 in the morning, and I'm crying, holding my dead pet. I just wanted to place her on the grass somewhere respectful and allow her some dignity in death. And that's what I did. Just kind of placed her in this grassed area right next to the ravine and forest, and hope it would be a peaceful resting place for you. So I know many of you out there have had similar connections with their pet, which is why I wanted to talk about this on tonight's show. I knew I loved her, but you don't realize maybe how much you love her until they're gone. So Bella, I love you, kiddo, and I'll miss you dearly. So when you get home tonight, give your pet an extra hug and kiss. Whether you have a cat, dog, bunny, or whatever, give them some extra love tonight on behalf of my Bella. You've been listening to This Week in Golf on Newstalk Saga 960.